Be turning this very hard game. New game. Lizard Man over here. Dragging my corpse. So we begin with character customization. And of course you have all these classes right here. I'm going to be going with Blood Knight for one that was recently lost if you quickly retaliate. I'm going to be turning him into a Blood Wizard. So we're going to choose our item. I'm going to go ahead and choose a Rusty Charm. I just have a belief that it has really high magic find. It's something that goes in your helmet slot. So we're going to create so, and we're going to begin this game right now. And I'm going to go ahead and skip all this. I'm just trying to make a quick strategy guide. That's death. He's going to give us a contract so he can bring us back to life when we die. I'm going to hop on my horsey here. Continue on. So we can begin the game's chapter. As you can see, this is the introduction. It even tells you a White Rabbit game. And don't forget to create backup saves, because this game is at the very beginning of its infancy, and sometimes the game crashes and it will delete your save data. I am coming from the PS4. I do not know how this handles on PC and Xbox. I'm just letting you know right now that it's not fun to lose all your progress when the game crashes, and it does happen from time to time. Just be prepared for it. These tombstones right here are... You can read the inscriptions by pressing down on the D-pad, and it's going to give you instructions on how to play the game, but I already know how to do that, so we're going to continue on. Here we are. And before I go, I'm going to hop on this, oh, if I can get that jump. There we go. Get my green leaf so I can get full health. Those are extremely important and rare. I've seen no way to gain those in the game besides finding them in the map. Maybe there's a guy who will sell them to you, but I haven't found him yet if there is. Comes the first big guy we're gonna fight. And since he's ready, he's gonna do double damage. I'm gonna go ahead and sit back, just throw some arrows at him until he's down. Dodge past. And he should be dying any second. Hello, Lizard Man.
Do you have a death wish?
I remember you, Barrel. You were dragging my corpse. Yes, give me my 3 so I can gain my 30% extra damage. Let's continue on our way. You can go to this statue. This is where your game saves. You can level up. You can reclaim your plumes, which is the things that heal you. If you end up dying, you lose one. I'm going to go ahead and use them to augment and not even have them at all, so I can get 30% extra damage. We're going to continue on our merry little way over here. Kill these armored units. Jump in the air, give this guy a nice little attack. Go up here, collect my cape. Collect my shield. Go ahead and equip the cape. Drop down to the secret zone. Collect my 5% bonus damage to the Owl Boss, to the Owl King. And it's going to go ahead and prompt you to go into your menu so you can check out where that's at. And there it is. I'm going to go up this ladder right here. I'm going to kill this worm-like creature so we can gain, if I can get him. My shards, alright. You can use these later on in the game to upgrade weapons, but for right now I'm not going to do that. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to use these to actually upgrade my character. We're going to go into the level up screen. 1 point into strength, so I can begin my journey into this game. And right now we're going to go into intelligence, because like I said, I'm creating a wizard out of this character. We'll worry about leveling stamina later. 35 is the ideal point you want to be on stamina, so you can have 12 attacks before your drain happens. For now, we're just going to continue this way. Climb up these steps. And we're going to get a wonderful aura. It's going to give you plus 15 to vitality, which is an extreme buff, but if you die, you lose it. Don't worry, there's other ones in the game. You can also buy them from NPCs in town. But that's in the future, and we'll check that out later. I gain my full health, continue on. We're going to gain our first ability here. After you kill these 2 armored units, they're going to give you a special ability. It's basically a tutorial on how to use your special attacks. When you're attacking, you'll gain, you see that 16 on my purple, it's on the 3rd bar. As that upgrades, that's basically my mana that I'm going to use towards attacking with the special. And as you can see, I used it right there. It's giving me a little bit of trouble, nothing I couldn't handle though in the end. And we got our second piece to this gate. And we're going to continue on. We're going to go ahead and refill our health here. Might as well collect some shards while we can. Let's not worry too much about the damage here. There's a health refill station that's coming up right away. Oh, I actually forgot to equip my necklace that I was telling you I think gives me extra magic fine. That's just a thought, that's not something that I know for sure. It's just I noticed that when I had that equipped, I see more item drops. Let's go ahead and block this shot. As I said, more item drops, see? They usually don't drop that often. I did get lucky and get them a little bit earlier as well. But I swear that necklace gives you more drops. I'll go ahead and let that dragon breathe his fire. I'm going to run in over here, use my special ability and try and smash him. There's that reinforced helm. I'm not going to equip it for the sake that I believe that the other item actually gives me bonus to my find. Do a jump attack so we can nail him in the head. Stay away from the skull so I don't get hit by that lightning. Do my special attack against him. He's down. Door opens. Let's get that beautiful shield down here. And since I leveled 1 point in his strength, I can actually equip it right now. And we're going to go ahead and get this plume. So we can augment my damage and get just a little bit more. Alright, there's our second Owl King book. You can get 2 books per boss, gain you an additional 10% extra damage. And now we're going to go to our first little mini boss fight.
This one won't do either.
So there's Endless, that's the final boss in the game. There's Ione, her daughter, and I believe that's my mother and that's my sister. Not 100% sure on the story on this game. see, I pretty much had no problem at all. And we're going to gain our first talent point. You have to put it into that first skill point right there. You can't choose anything else. That'll branch you off into 3 different trees afterwards, and then you get to choose from there what you want. Oh, that was some bad jumping. These chests cannot be opened if you've ever used a plume. So if you ever use one of those regular potions, you're not going to be able to open those golden chests. Just a heads up so you guys know that. We're going to go ahead and skip this guy and not even talk to him. Later in the future, we'll have better items. He'll be in different locations throughout the game. We're going to go ahead and proceed forward. And we're going to come across yet another book when we see this waterfall up ahead. So we can get another bonus damage to another boss coming up later on in the future. Get back on the horsey and save this so we can gain our health back. Let's get back on this horse and go get ready to fight the Owl King, which we have a 10% buff to because we got those 2 books previously. I'll go ahead and regen my stam. There we go. Let's get out of that. Oh, that was a bad stream. And he's down for the count. Boss number 1 down. That's the first boss you come across. You can also go back to that section and fight an Uber version of him. But you definitely don't want to do that until you're a little upgraded. Let's continue to the village. Now we got our second ability. There's the town. As you progress further through the game, there'll be more NPCs in town. These NPCs give you various different things, skills for various different weapons. You can also buy things from them. Items such as plumes, or some of them have really good items later on as you proceed through the game. And now since I have 499, we're going to go ahead and go to buy. We're going to buy another additional plume. We're going to gain another 10% extra damage. I'm going to drop this ladder right here. We're going to augment our feather. Take it away. We don't need potions. We want extra damage. Okay, those are down. For this chest, all you do is just jump up and keep attacking it. Even when you're out of stamina, just keep jumping as high as you can in the air. Keep attacking it. And eventually the chest will give way, open up and give you an item. Mess that jump. Let's try that one more time. If I mess it, it's just a shield, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll just keep going forward and not worry about it. Drop that trap. Watch out for it. Jump up, attack. Yet another item that drops. I really think that necklace makes items drop quite often. And now we got extra damage towards the Phoenix. We're going to go ahead and head down and get another item that gives us another damage buff towards the Phoenix. Let's not worry about this guy. Ain't no sense in taking extra damage. I don't want these poison dudes hitting me in the future if I drop. Oh. Ooh, that almost did poison me. That would have been really bad. But we're okay and we're going to proceed. Now we're going to go get our first tome. Oh, I can't equip that yet because I don't have the stats necessary to do that. Oh, he actually hit me as soon as I hit him. I'm gonna grab that Panacea, which can cure anything, such as poison, which lasts forever. If you get poison, you're pretty much dead unless you cure it. The guy's gonna tell us that there's healing waters. You can buy Panaceas from him. I'm gonna get another book for extra damage. And we're going to go ahead and level intelligence, so I'm going to equip that book. Equip the axe on weapon 2. We're still going to be using the axe quite often. We're not quite ready for the books, but they are very nice. It's got some nice attacks. We're not going to fight this owl. Definitely not ready for no Uber battle. That'll just get you smoked. You'll be dead in seconds. So we're going to go up, back up where we came from, and then we're going to go fight the Phoenix boss now. Actually got a hit on me. You know what? We're just gonna go back, gain my health back, and not worry about that. Try it again for that shield for no reason. Really don't even need it. It's just item collecting. Those things are different plumes you can equip to give you different stats on your potions, better healing, different abilities as you're healing up. We're just going to walk straight up to this character and just start swinging away. Oh, that was not good. But don't worry, I'm a Blood Knight. Got my health back. I can't believe she's not. So it's very... lightning spell there. Go ahead and just jump past all of this. And this is the first point where you can do a little bit of mini power leveling. So you get about 1,000 of that not too bad. We're at 400. Let's see if any of these are better than what I have. 3 and 5. I'll go ahead and equip that just because I'm using some melee attacks right now. We're trying to reach 1,100 so we can get a key. Let's take us straight into power leveling. Get us ready for all the bosses. Go ahead and equip that as well. My special attacks, what am I thinking? I can't believe I got beat up so bad from that Phoenix boss. She did something unexpected. I'm usually not used to her doing that. Usually when she goes into that second phase, you just go against the wall, she'll start spinning and throwing out purple orbs, and then you just jump over the one that comes on the bottom towards you. But she gave me a strange battle there. We're at 822 now. Getting close to the mark. Uh-oh, that's not good. I was taking a little bit of a beat down there. I'm going to go ahead and heal up. Then I'll head back into combat. That's a little bit better. $892, working our way up. We're almost there. You get about 70 pop. One gives 50, the other gives, I believe, 20. I believe it's 70. This guy gives 50, the other's 20. So now we're at 962. Very close to the goal. just one more round. There's actually one more guy ahead that's going to give me that extra 1,100 that I need. That's 70. It's going to give me 50 points, which should put me right on the money. Don't worry about these prisoners. We can free them later. We just picked up a book for extra damage. 5% against the next boss that I'm going to fight. For now, we're not going to worry about this section. We're not quite ready for it. Down those other ones down there is what I meant. Those doors. We don't have the gate key. It doesn't drop until the boss is killed. Let's see if I can get a hit on this crystal. There we go. It's 2 seconds that it'll be up. You get 2 seconds to run about where that shield is, and then you're going to jump and attack so you can get extra length. That's a lot harder than it looks. We fought this guy already. We've been fighting him for a little bit, power leveling off of him. And he dropped yet another barbaric helmet. Chest you can't open if you use plumes. Continue forward. Blow the horn. Drop the ladder to the boss. Now what we're going to worry about is we're going to go back to that save point just to play it safe. That way I don't have to walk through all that and possibly die. Remember, we're saving our things. We're not going to level. This will gain us access to power leveling, which is better. So it's better to save that 1,100 for the key that we're going to need to open the way to power leveling. Proceed left, open the gate. We were here earlier down here. That's where I found that tome of magic. Then I came out this way, and that's the guy who has the panaceas. We're not going to worry about this though. We already been through this section, and we're going to go on to power leveling. So we're going to continue right past the dreadful Uber that'll smash your face in. I mean, it's possible to defeat him right now, but it's going to be a tough challenge. We're going to wait that out until we have enough power to where he's a lot easier. Heading back up to the power level spot. I'm going to show you a bit of the power leveling just for a little bit so you can get a grasp of what you need to be doing. Now I'm going to stop the stream and then continue it when I'm a higher level. Oh yeah, I need to go this way. Not learn ability. This guy.
Oh, you might just think those guys at best we stick together. Peruse my potion.
There's the big ticket item we need. Go down. We're going to augment our damage. We're going to need that bonus damage for what is essentially one of the hardest enemies in the game. They can kill you super quick. They give you more experience than any other enemy that exists in this game. You can go down there and get a green leaf. Those things give you full health. They are very important. Save them for important fights.
Should have known you'd eventually show up.
You can drag my corpse, but he's definitely not going to fight this big armored unit. He'd probably get smashed. Okay, now this is the first time you're going to come across them. Just kind of keep your distance. He's going to swing twice when he swings like that. You can jump past him and attack, depending on what he's doing. He's going for the double attack again. Just keep your distance. When he does that, you can go in for your super attack. Pick up whatever he drops. Thus begins the power leveling. We're not going to risk that. We're going to go ahead and heal up. I'm going to go ahead and go down and get my fire spell and come back up. That way I can handle this just a little bit easier. Again, I'm only going to stream this for a little bit. It's just to give you a reference on how to do this and how to power level. Go ahead and equip this item. I believe it gives you good luck for dropping the items that the enemies drop. And this guy can drop some good different weapons, a variety of things. Daggers, pikes, axes. We're going to go ahead and go into abilities. We're going to change out this attack. We're going to get our fire spell going on. Again, keep your distance, let him do his double attack. You can see that second blade come up. That's the opportunity to attack. When he's doing that, you can get your power attacks or do the jump triple attack. He's doing it again. Stop him, probably get the kill. We didn't get to stop him, but I'm going to cast one fireball spell around you, one orb, so you can throw a fireball. And you're going to begin your opening attack with that so you can burn him. That burn is going to help you out tremendously because it's going to keep taking damage from him. It's not going to stop. He's going to die a lot quicker this way. As you can see, he's dead. Again, cast a fireball spell before you go and heal up. Make sure you're creating backup saves while you're doing this. There is a glitch that will happen that will crash your game. And not only is it going to crash your game, it's going to sometimes corrupt your save data and making you start from the very beginning. So don't forget to create backup saves. This game is still in its infancy. It does have bugs. You're gonna have to learn to deal with it by creating backup saves. If you have PlayStation Plus, you can just create a backup save via the online storage. You can also have a USB stick and create a backup save that way. Now, as you can see, he's taking pretty high damage. And this is going to lead to you power leveling quite easily. You're going to get a lot of stats from this. Watch his double swing. That second swing, it's always going to be a really long reach. Whoa. That's what we don't want to get hit by. He's doing the stomp on the ground. He's down. Cast your fire. Go back in here. Now, if this doesn't crash, I'm going to show you how to I'm going to wait till we have close to 50 damage. We're going to proceed to killing the Owlmen. And I'm going to get yet another upgrade plume for more damage. Don't forget to pick up what he's dropping. He drops stamina potions that'll be very handy later on in the future boss fights. That guy is pretty rough and he can beast you pretty easily, so you gotta definitely watch his attacks. Okay, we're getting closer to that 50 damage I was wanting. We're gonna go ahead and try and proceed. Watch out for the Owlman. It's the first boss you fought. There's going to be two of them you have to face off on. If you can manage to defeat them, you'll be rewarded with extra damage. Watch out for this little maggot that's going to come out right here. If that thing gets you, it'll be in your inventory, which you have to go to and then just toss it out. That way it'll keep doing consistent damage to you and kill you. We're gonna go ahead and throw some fireballs at this guy and get the battle started off right. Ooh, really close to dead. But as you can see, I actually made it, so as long as I don't get hit by the rest of this, I'm pretty sure I'll be alright. And there's the treasure we're seeking. Go past this maggot. Make sure it doesn't get you. Oh, I call them maggots. I don't. They're parasites, is what they are. They destroy you so fast, so you really got to watch out for that. And there's another golden, yet another golden chest. That's one of the best plume upgrades in the game that you can get. And to be able to get it right away to turn your potions into really awesome potions. In fact, we'll go ahead and give that a look. It's going to give you 520 health. This can increase your intelligence for 5 to 10 seconds after use. By 5 for 10 seconds. I'm sorry about that. So we're going to go and go to the statue. And we're going to go into Augment Feather. Now we're going to be at 70% extra damage. Now we're going to proceed to work on stamina until it's 35. And get our intelligence roughly to around 50. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video in part 2.